Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Weekend forecast for the weekend of December 22nd and 23rd, 2012. I'm Astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Wow, we made it. What a day, December 21st. This is time for us to really see the lighter load. You know what, I was thinking a lot about this, and I'm actually recording this on December 21st, but I was thinking a lot about how, you know what, the future is just so wide open for us. I mean, there really is no date anymore for us to really think about anymore of when a shift's happening. We're going to be in, and we are in this shift now. And this weekend really does highlight this shift. That's because on Saturday, we have the moon in Aries still, gonna move into Taurus, but we do start off the morning. We start coming in with this new sense of new beginnings in our life, new starts, ready to really start fresh. One thing I love about Aries is it's all about freshness. It is all the spring energy. And you know what? This is spring energy in our lives, ready to propel forward into a new structure. That's because we have the sun in Capricorn. This winter solstice cardinal earth sign, you know what? There's some stability now in our lives. There's some grounding, but this grounding we must take seriously. I always look at Capricorn as that structure, as what we can build in our lives to make it worthwhile, and a sense of what are our goals, what is our purpose, what is it that we want to define in our lives for ourselves, to be recognized with. What can the public do as well? What can we build a value in the public? In our own lives as well. And you know what? The moon comes into Taurus on Saturday. So the moon is going to make a trine over to this new sun and really open us up to find out what we feel worthwhile in ourselves, what we hold a value in our lives. And actually pinpoint this into building a new structure, really stepping into, you know what, better goals for ourselves, better ideas that come from our core values of our soul. You know what? This is the earth part of our soul. This is really the feeling of us. This is the core of how we truly hold on to things on this earth and what we do here on earth. You know what? Earth is not going away, and we are not going away from earth. So it's time to take seriously what is happening on earth. This is a time where earth is the place to be. This is a time for us to open up what we can do of value here on earth. Now we got Venus over this weekend, gonna come to 9 degrees and oppose Jupiter. So this is a very interesting time, more opening up of our feminine side, and really stepping into a new belief of where we can open up our lives, how we can feel good again. This also goes with partnerships. A lot of clear indication that partnerships and your idea of partnerships are definitely going to shift into new belief structures, into experiences you've had with partnerships. This is opening up quite a lot of doors, and this is happening in between the yod, the fated yod between Jupiter and Gemini, Saturn and Scorpio, and Pluto now 9 degrees in Capricorn. This is a big haul here of change for us, and really it is opening up, you know what, a lot of karma, a karma of our true desires, karma of our past lives, especially with partnerships, especially with old mind games, and most importantly, with the change of the old rules, the coming into a new paradigm, leaving behind an old one, old rules that we set in motion with our mind, old rules that actually need to go with our actual true desires. We need to step into new rules to come into these new desires, and we need to as well step into a new mindset for both to happen. And then when it comes to partnership and when it comes to how we feel good, we really have to leave behind the old mind games. We really have to step into this big new belief. Now, coming into Sunday, the moon is gonna oppose Saturn. So here we are. The moon will check us on Sunday as it does oppose Saturn, but this is a good time for us. It's time for us to understand what it is that we feel we deserve on our lives, that we feel that we want to build, that we feel that's valuable. It's also going to make a trine over to Pluto while it's doing it. So this is going to tap into the yod energy very powerfully, the moon, but it's going to come from a very weird angle. It's a very weird outside view of, okay, this is what I deserve in my life. These are the changes I need to make in the structure of my life and getting rid of old rules. But most importantly, we also need to understand, to get what we deserve in our life, there are outside resources that we need to have. There is intimacy that we need to have with the universe, with relationships, with others, in order for us to get and feel what we truly deserve. So it's very important for us to understand, coming into this new shift on the weekend, which they say the shift ends on the 23rd. So I think it's interesting that the universe says on the 23rd, in order to get what we want, in order to get what we deserve, what we hold of value, we need to change all the old structure. We've all known this. I mean, we're seeing it everywhere on our planet right now, but in our own lives, we have to change our lives completely, change the structure of it, change the goals, change the trails or the destiny points to go to our true highest potential. But most importantly, in order to get what we want, we need to connect with other resources. We need the friend to help us with that project. We need the lover to help us with finding also love in ourselves. We need so much of outside resources. The best outside resource is the universe that surrounds you, that is the one, and how to connect with that. So learning how to connect, how to receive, also how to give, is also the clue of how to change the rules in your own life and to find out what you truly deserve. Plus we got, you know what, Venus and Mercury and Sagittarius. This is the core of how we feel good in our minds at, blowing your mind to see bigger pictures, to find out how it all comes together, the abundance in your life. Let's focus on the abundance. And you know what, don't take it so seriously with all this Capricorn energy that's coming in now, but this Capricorn energy is, you know what, coming in for a change. That's because we got Pluto in Capricorn. There's a lot of change that is happening in this spot, and the sun coming up to this 9-degree point here for the next week is actually very crucial because Pluto's gone through this place. This is the new Capricorn that we are stepping into, the new structure of our life. We're very aware of it coming into this next week. So it's going to be a beautiful week. Christmas week is going to be gigantic. We're going to feel lots of love, a lot of new fresh energy. So I can't wait to see you on Monday. If you have a last minute gift you need to get for somebody, go to my website, purchase a reading, and I can send you this cool little gift card that you'll print out and put it in a card. It's an awesome last minute gift or a stocking stuffer. If you have any questions, email me, david@david-palmer.com, and I'll see you on Monday.